HUD, organizations like NHPF could not do the work we do creating and preserving affordable homes. We just had the great opportunity to work with Ethan at our newly renovated senior property, Alexander House in Hagerstown, Maryland. In his role as at HUD, Ethan administers the FHA mortgage insurance program for multifamily. Please help me welcome Ethan to the stage.
Good evening, folks. Good evening. It is an absolute treat for me to be here in a room full of housers. And having been a houser for a long time, I know how hard it is to get housers to sit down and not make deals for even just a few minutes. So thank you for bearing with me. And a big thank you to NHP Foundation for the really kind welcome. I see a lot of old friends in this room. I see a lot of folks who I hope will be new friends, and I'm really grateful. There we go. How's that? Is that a little better? All right. All right. See, I also take direction, so that's good. I am really pleased to be here because it's your incredible dedication and commitment to preserving affordable housing and resident services, touching the lives of over 40,000 residents across 16 states and the district, that is making a huge difference in our communities. I want to offer my congratulations to the awardees who are helping to lead the charge to alleviate the affordable housing shortage we face in every state and major metro area. Kudos to all of you. I was recently in Hagerstown at the ribbon cutting for NHP's preservation of the Alexander House. Yeah, you can clap for the Alexander House. It was a powerful demonstration of what we all know is possible with the right expertise, with the right funding, and from what I know of the deal, years of patience to make it all come together. That was a long one. But I hope you all know that the Biden-Harris administration is committed to increasing and preserving housing supply. No one knows better than you that preservation is essential in that effort. And that's why HUD's actions are key parts of the Housing Supply Action Plan. We are committed to using tools like our FHA multifamily mortgage insurance to finance rental housing nationwide. We've raised our large loan limit, we've expanded our low-income housing tax credit pilot that I hope many of you are using, and we've cleared the queue of loan applications. At the start of this administration, we revived the Federal Financing Bank Risk-Sharing Initiative that so far has supported the preservation and creation of more than 12,000 rental homes since its restart. I bet many of you have worked with our rental assistance demonstration, affectionately known as RAD, which is creatively preserving older public housing and other forms of our assisted housing, and now has new tools for preservation. The RAD supplemental notice that we put out this summer provides additional flexibilities to support repairs on thousands of affordable homes over the next 3 years. It also promotes water and energy efficiency. And I think most importantly, it provides $12 million in targeted rent boosts for preservation transactions on eligible housing for the elderly. But I'm perhaps most excited to talk today about HUD's Green and Resilient Retrofits Program, GRRP. Terrible acronym, great program. Today, we made more than $100 million of awards funded by President Biden's Inflation Reduction Act. And for those who have been in a hole for the last year, you should know that that act is the single largest climate investment in history. Our piece is just a small piece, but there will be more awards to come to use the full amount of our subsidy, totaling $1 billion from the Inflation Reduction Act. The GRRP is the first HUD program to simultaneously invest in energy efficiency, renewable energy generation, climate resilience, and low-embodied carbon materials in HUD-assisted multifamily housing. Our GRRP offerings are meeting properties where they are, because real change takes real investment. Market rate properties are spending this much and more on improvements. Without the HUD funds, our assisted properties would miss out on where housing is headed, a greener, safer, and healthier future. And in all of this work, our focus is on the residents, and we know yours is too. They are why we do this affordable housing. We recently made $10 million available to support renters through tenant education and outreach, and our rulemaking efforts are underway to help provide more time to avoid evictions. We're also working on rulemaking in our rental assistance programs to treat applicants with criminal histories more fairly and to make the process clear and practical for the properties to follow. From day one, the Biden-Harris administration has pursued policies that are helping bring people home and helping to build our economy from the middle out and the bottom up. And we're making progress. We're working with urgency on homelessness, on preservation of affordable housing, on new housing, on climate, and we're succeeding with your help and continued efforts. So congratulations again to the NHP Foundation and to all the honorees. Thank you for all that you do. When housing succeeds, we all prosper.